Hi, it's Matt from XL Pro Tech, and today I'm going to take you through the replacing the battery in the Samsung SM-T. I think it's the T805, which is it's a 10.5-inch Samsung screen tablet, and we're just going to be replacing the battery today. So let's crack on with it. So Samsung have given us a really easy option to get into the back. It is just through this plastic back here, plasticky sort of rubberized backing. So basically what we're going to need is a spudger, something like this, a plastic one preferably, because this plastic at the back here isn't too great, to be honest with you. You'll notice on this one here that there is a fragment missing from that side up there, so just be careful when you're working your way around this. I have opened this before, so this one should be fairly easy. So just get it in. You can use a plectrum for this as well. Just work your way around the sides. Obviously, if you have a new one that's never really been opened before, this might be, you might need to apply a bit more pressure than what I need here. But as I say, I've already opened this before, and if you're struggling, try and use a thicker tip there, just to work your way around. And as I say, just be careful because the plastic on this isn't particularly great, and that is. What you'll also notice is that there's some, it looks like there was some glue at some point, just holding this on for a bit of extra security, so, but yeah, we are in, and let's just pop that up there for now. So here is our battery here, all this white section here, so we need to remove this cable and this cable here, so just peel back those bits of tape holding that down there. There's a little catch to flick up there. You can use your thumbnail, or if you haven't got much of a thumbnail, use a little pry tool like that and just take it out of there. And next to this one here, again, just peel back the tape, use a pry tool or your fingernail. Just be careful, don't flick it back too much, otherwise that bit of plastic's going to go somewhere else, and you're never going to find it, and that is never going to stick down correctly. And I think that's your touch screen digitizer cable, so you don't want to do that. So I'll take that off. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 screws holding the battery in, which isn't a lot really. But before we do that, we also need to disconnect the battery itself. So probably we should have done that before we start taking out the digitizers and stuff like that. What I'm using here is just a pair of tweezers just to pull that up gently from the cable there. Okay, so let's start off with this one over here and put them somewhere nice and safe. These screws are all the same size, so it doesn't really matter if you do get them mixed up, but let's try and put them in some sort of order anyway. Just to be nice. Cool, that's your 4 screws done there. So this should literally just lift out and plonk it to one side. And next you'll need to insert your new shiny new battery that you've purchased. So let me just unwrap this. I'm a bit disorganized today. Yeah, there we go. Right, and we need to put it in the right way around. Move your cables so that you can get your battery in. And just make sure, if you have received a battery from somewhere, if there's any bulges or anything like that in the battery, that's not good. Send it back. But yeah, so it should be laying nice and flat. Let's put our screws back in. Starting with that one up there. Let's go across the top and then do the bottom ones. So that's it. Your battery should fit nice and snugly inside if there's... And obviously you need to line up the little bits of plastic with the screw holes as well. If it's not fitting in, it might be the wrong battery that they've sent you possibly. The battery model number for the Samsung SM-T805 is a... it's not going to have it on here, is it? It's a EB-BT800F Bravo Echo, and it's a 7900 mAh. Right, so let's put in our little flex cables there. Make sure that your white line there is at the same point as those gold, as that gold line on the board, to make sure that you've got it in all the way and correctly. And you can just put that tape back down over there. And we are pretty much done. This is a really simple repair to do. We just need to put our casing back on. And again, just double check when you've done it. Make sure that you've put the put the battery clip back in. Make sure that that's nice and snug. Make sure that these cables are nice and snug, and that there isn't anything, you haven't left a screw out or anything like that. We've got 4 screws there, so put the back on and just work your way around, and you should be able to hear those clicks where the back is going into place there. And ta-da, that is how to replace the battery on a Samsung SM-T805 10.5-inch tablet. My name is Matt from XL Pro Tech. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.